Welcome back, everybody, to something familiar for all of us. For those of you who were watching the what is now technically the previous season of Simplecraft, you would know that we are back with some more Simplecraft. This is season 1.5 because we all know what happened with the last one. We're not going to dwell on that one. We're all back with it. I think I'm the only one on. And yeah, so let's go over what we're doing because we are definitely all super curious as to what it is that is going on. So if you haven't already, we have already done a couple of live streams on Simplecraft. And I will show you guys some clips of those throughout the today's episode. But we're gonna start off with a how did we get here, and this is where we're gonna jump into the first clip from day one live stream and day two live stream. So we'll be right back with I don't know what I'm doing. Either way, we'll be right back with more in the village. Welcome back, everybody. So unfortunately, the end of the previous clip ended with my pre-existing notion that I was going to be able to pull the stream files off of Twitch and use the videos of those to produce or to give you clips from the streams, because unfortunately when I started streaming I did not hit record as well as streaming, and that caused issues with my current ability to produce the clips from those. So unfortunately I'm not going to have clips from that. I also don't have any clips of the building of any of this because all of that was unfortunately recorded in the wrong format. So I'm going to recap what we've done because we definitely need it. So I built out a wheat and potato farm because I do not have any carrots. I have lost every carrot that I've gotten. As you can see, I've set up a pretty decent sized sugarcane farm, so that is also up and going, and there is a villager breeder with cows and chicken farm underneath, along with a small room underneath of the breeder to convert zombie villagers into zombies, and then so on and so forth. So what we're going to do to kind of build up all of the space that we lost because of content that is just not available for me to put into this episode, we're going to go ahead and set up another portal and go to the Nether. And in order for us to do that, we need to use the power of lost video content to produce ourselves some obsidian. Because unfortunately we don't have any of the content that I was going to put into this episode, because the end of this episode was going to say that I was going on a mining expedition. That has since ended. So stuff that I was going to do in the next episode has to be done now. Now, setting up a nether portal. I don't know exactly where I want to set it up. I don't know if I want to set it up over here, out of the way a little bit. We can always move it in the future, so I'm not super worried about where to put it. But right here seems to be fine. And we'll go 2 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll take some dirt and run it. Like that a little bit, maybe. Kind of make it look somewhat like it's part of this thing. Good enough for me. And we're gonna light the portal. That leaves us with 4 obsidian to set up everything else that we're gonna need. Now all we have to do is hope we can find some blazes, because we do need some blaze rods. Let us clear our inventory of everything we don't need and then pull out what we do, which is food. Keep the food, keep the sword. We'll do that. There should be some steak in this one. We'll take a stack of that. And I don't foresee needing all of this stuff. But we are going to need a stack of wood. And then a small amount outside of that to make sticks for torches. Okay. So we're just going to go in and hopefully we are relatively close by to something that will allow us to okay. Oh god, that was super close. Okay, this is not super helpful because we don't see any kind of nether fortress right away. So let's try and find ourselves a nether fortress. And we'll hope that this doesn't take too long. That way we can use this whole thing as a clip and call it. And if it does take a little too long, I'll cut to finding it and that's a bastion revenant. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's a bastion. Alright, return to sender. Come on, baby. Give me the return to sender. Ooh. Yes. Return to sender, baby. Alright, let's see here. I did bring a sword. Yes, I did. Cool. That would have been sad, sad days. Let's put down a torch arrow. Hmm. Okay. So it's gonna take us a little while to find it. So I will go ahead and cut to a found nether fortress. So we'll be right back. That Bastion Revenant? Is that what it is? I don't remember. We really didn't get a good spawn. Okay, I found one. I've been doing this for a little while. I didn't realize that I didn't pay attention to bringing you guys back into this. So, I found one. I died a couple of times, but I managed to find one with a intact spawner, and I have retrofitted it to allow for some quick and easy farming. So we can get ourselves some rods. So I'm gonna do this for a few more, maybe a little bit longer, and try and get my hands on a small amount. I don't know how many exactly I'm gonna need, but a few would be nice. Just a few more, just to I about fell. Just to allow for us to make multiple potions and not have to make a trip back out here quite yet. So that's the goal, is to not have to make too many trips. And with the constant fire, it is becoming difficult to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and get. I'll probably try and get like 6 or so more, maybe 10 more. It just depends on how lucky I can get and how well, if I can actually hit things. And just running in and running and gunning and grabbing as many as I can and running back out is basically the plan so far. So we'll try and continue doing this, and we'll be back here in a few with the. Never mind. Okay. Welcome back. So I made it back after that last death, and I've got my stuff, and I got a few more, but I have died way too many times to try and deal with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and then I will be back here shortly with the return of the village, and we'll be right back. Oh, of course, 1 durability remaining on my iron boots. So we'll be right back, guys. Thank you. We made it out with some of our dignity. Not really, but yeah. So I now have to try and edit this down, because an hour's worth of stuff should hopefully give me an episode. But that is to the end of today's episode. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that because that's helpful. That is the end of today's episode. If you guys did enjoy this one, please hit that like button. I know it's been a long time since I've done any kind of YouTube content or anything like that, Minecraft related, what have you. It's been a long time. I know. I'm sorry. I'm doing more now. So hopefully streams and stuff go well, and we can continue doing content, because it is a lot of fun. So I will see you guys in the next episode and in the next live stream, and we'll continue this series. But yeah, episode 1 is in the books and in the bag. So let's go ahead and close this one out. If you guys did enjoy this one, please do remember to like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys in the next time. Until then, don't forget to stay frosty, guys.